Good morning, investors. Welcome to the 19th of March 2014 market review. As you can see, this is the American markets. They are the S&P and the Nasdaq. They closed very positive on Tuesday evening. The Dow Jones closed 88 points positive on a level of 16,336 points. Now looking at the graph, just above this dotted black line here on the top here. So the next high could be on this red line here for the next high. So let's track it shortly, closely for the next day or two. Remember, Friday is a public holiday on the JSE, and there's a future close off on tomorrow for the single stock futures as well. So let's see what effect our markets will have on those two data changes that we have in our markets. Still, you can see the green line here. It's a positive channel that went up, but now it's quite topish at this moment, just above the dotted black line at this time. Let's go back to the newsletter. As you can see, shares to look at is PHM. Blue line is the share price. Line A and line B will be very important to track. Line A will be at 18 Rand level. Line B will be a 17 Rand 10 level. There is a possibility that the share could come down if it breaks line A, that's the 18 Rand level, and it could come down to almost a level of 17.10 in the short term. For the traders in it, please use this line A as a profit level to take your profits. Should the share come down from line A to line B, you will see the share is going to break 17.78, 17.54, 17.39, 17.11 to almost a low of 14.25. Breaking this confirmation of this line B, it could go much lower to these levels here of 14 Rand. If it doesn't go lower than this and it starts to bounce up, please use your stop loss level of 19.75 in this specific trade. Next share, Ely's, ELI. Looking at the share, that have a lot of negative movement happening currently trading to the side here the last month and a half. You will see line A will be a level of 4 Rand 17. This is the current support levels. There could be a nibble positive trade happening in the share, but keep your stop loss at 30.96, 3.96, just underneath this levels here. Expectation, if it goes up, is 4.37, 4.62, 4.78 to almost the level of 5.82 in the short term. So we're looking at this levels here. If it wants to have a nice support rally positive going upwards here. Let's go and look at some indexes on the JSE, on quick charts and the JSE. First of all, the J200, that's the top 40 shares on the JSE. Just want to bring out here quickly, blue line will indicate a positive channel going upwards. I've got Fibonacci indicators on here, and then I've got line green, this is support levels, and purple line is on the 61.8%, a very, very important support level, confirmed with this red line here, that's the 89-day moving average. Index is currently trading under the 21-day moving average, starting to pick up here. If it does go further than 42,500, it breaks this green line, a new high can go upwards here, and that will be about 43,318 points. I'm going to show you something here quickly, just by drawing this up. We're currently doing a little small downward channel here. Next 2 days are going to play a big role. Now look at this. Should this index break up, and it breaks this 42,505 upwards, confirmation is green line, that will be about 42,600. If it breaks this 42,600 up, definitely it could go back to 43,380. Otherwise, if not, we could see a bit of a downward side happening here, back to almost to the 42,000 levels. Keep a close eye on this index in the short term. News will play a big factor here. Barclays Bank. I'm just going to introduce to you trend lines, support lines, very important to follow in the market, especially confirming with the 21 days, 89 days, and the 200-day moving average for support and resistance levels. Red line is always negative, green line is always positive. What is this channel doing? Positive. Blue line is currently the share price, goes to the red line, that's the bottom, go to the top, back to the red line, back to the top. Big question here is, will it actually start breaking and going upwards, or starting to test this green line and start to come down? Share still positive, trading above the green, above the red, and above the purple. That's a positive. Should it break this purple downwards? Where's my next low? Back to this green and red line here, and the bottom support level on the trend line. Shares currently trading at 141 rand. Next high is about 142. If it breaks this 140, 139 downwards, next low could be about 136. Keep an eye on this. Standard Bank, precisely the same. Red line, support, green line, resistance. Look at this, red, green, red, green, red, green. On the toppy side, we could see most probably profit taking happening. Let's see what the market does in the next day or two. As you can see, it's trading above this green line. That's the 21-day moving average. That's awesome. But the problem, if this one comes down, it could most probably come down to 124. So in the short term, I'm going to call up a Fibonacci here quickly to help the guys in this trade just to understand where to use a stop loss, or maybe look at certain stop loss levels. And that levels will be about 125.54. Let's see if it can play out. Looking at some indicators, share seems to be toppish and could come down here. Look at the RSI. Also, it's a bit toppish. You look at this high, high, high. Normally what happens after high? It comes down. So let's keep a close eye on this specific trade as well for the short term. Vodacom doing excellent at this moment. Look at this. Red line, green line. Positive channel. Testing the green, testing the red. It could be a possibility of a higher movement here. Shares still trading above the green and red line here. That is positive. This level here would indicate a very, very important short-term support. If it breaks this, it could come back to these levels, but it's still positive. There's still a bit of movement happening here. MTN, same format, positive between the red and the green line, going up. Could go back to this 216 levels. Big support on the 61.8% on the Fibonacci. If it does come down and it breaks this 207.45 rand, it could come down to 201 rand. Let's go to some retailers here quickly. ShopRite, negative channel, that's the black channel. Currently broke the green line upwards, between the red and the green going positive. There's red line, that's the 89-day moving average. Very, very important to track in the short term. About 152, 153 level. If it can break it upwards, you will see the share going bounce back to 165, definitely in this positive channel. Otherwise, it could stay in this channel in the short term. This red line will be a big support level. If it breaks at any time, this red line, the share could actually come back down to lower levels. Mr. Price, same, green line positive, red line positive, trading above the red and green line. Do you see the cross of this green and red line here? That is actually support level. At any time if the share breaks this, share will definitely go back to the 141, 142 levels. Currently trading at 152. We could see a bit of sideways movement happening here in the short term, but this 150 is going to be a very crucial. 150, 148 is going to be a very crucial level for this share in the short term. DSI, still trading sideways, very frustrating at this time, between 77.49 and 79.51, going nowhere in the short term. Capitec, look at Capitec again, green is high, red is low, trading between the green line, that's the 21-day moving average. You can see this nice pattern of cycles happening here. 185 is low, 195 is high. Nice 10 rand movement in this specific trade at this time. If it can break this 187, 188 level, it could go back to 195. Keep a close eye on this specific share as well. Otherwise, traders, have a lovely day and enjoy the trading.